Husband Chimaobi Nwanere is a he-goat. My God of mercy. That was the reason I made him swear an oath before I can bring him to Canada. Before I go talk say doctored chat, you can go to this woman page. Isn't Frank Nwanere page? You can go to her page to go and see this post there. Madam, no be internet give your husband that title of he goat. You wrote it on your page, say your husband na he goat. Your husband na useless man. So you made your husband to swear an oath so that he can be at peace with yourself. Madam, let me tell you, see that title where your husband gets, that title, an oath cannot erase that title. You see, an oath cannot wipe away that title where you give your husband. Madam, you know say your husband na he goat. You know say you marry a man where they give you infection every market day. Madam, you making this man to swear an oath is the genesis. In fact, the man go even later show you pepper. You see the kind of pepper where this man go show you. If this man finally got what he's looking for, if he finally bring your husband to Canada, and the man later got or get his card and everything, this man will show you shege banza. For you to humiliate him to come to social media to swear an oath, before the package what he go do for you. This man they package men, Anambra men, Anambra men. So you are trading. You are, in fact, both of you now are in trade and barter business. Anambra man, where you marry, where you know say na he goat. You know say na useless man. Madam, you humiliated the Anambra, the he goat man to swear an oath simply because you want to bring him to Canada. Madam, if this man got what he's looking for, let me tell you, Ogano pasagi wanyonzo. Iyi ade ebu mmadu. Iyi ade ebu mmadu. Okwokwo kwulu n'ọnụ is a spoken word. Iyi ade ebu mmadu. Madam, for you to even do this thing alone, for you to make him to swear an oath before he can bring him to Canada, that is the highest humiliation he can give him. This man this man will do you doable. Don't worry for this man, I get forget. Don't worry for this man, just give him time. Bring him to Canada. Let him got his paper. Let him settle down. This man is ready to divorce you. Hey, God of mercy. Instead of you to come, be coming to Nigeria and be visiting this man, or instead of you to say because of the cheating, it can no longer tolerate the marriage, just be and train your children. Instead of you to just walk out boldly, you bring him down to swear an oath because you want to give him paper, because you have the power to give him paper. This man will get make a child check panza. This man will get make it 30. While I was with my husband in Nigeria, now every time I did treat infection, you can expose an Anambra man. Make sure you are no longer interested in that marriage. Before you can come out and be yarning all this nonsense, una no get sense. Make sure that you are no longer interested in that marriage. Marry an Igbo man, Anambra man. You still want you and that man to live together. If on social media, they tell us say the man na he goat. Say the time where you dey with this man. Now every Eke market day they treat infection. The man that you still intended to be with, the man you still intended to marry, Madam, the man get make it 30. Side chick they shop my husband money. I dey treat infection. The last one I treated in Canada, I carry am come from Nigeria. Person wey still want a man, person wey still wants to be in that marriage, you not supposed to talk all those things on social media. I know say you can say all those things because now you live in a Western world, right? I know where law protected women. I know that one for sure. That is why you are saying all those things. But while you was in Nigeria, you dare you not say this thing to your husband? When I say that we African women, we are the one enabling patriarchy. We are the one enabling this man. We are enabling this man. This, madam, you just escape. Maybe now this man send you to abroad. You are just like, okay, let me just compensate him by bringing him, you know, to Canada. But before then, this is what he has to do, right? But for marriage where you still intended to be, for the marriage where you still want to be in it, right? You're not supposed to write all those things on social media. Thank God for this oath. We both took. My mind is at rest. Now my life is safe. Lie. Your mind is not as safe. You both are not safe because you see, the man is coming with mission, which you already know. The man is coming to gain from you. And once he's gained that from you, that he got in him will just be pending until he got what he's looking for. Shebi na you give a name, you know him already. I talked to him yesterday, say this marriage wasn't good at all. You just enabled this man. We just enabled it. This, madam, you know that your marriage with this man wasn't good, because if your marriage was good back home in Nigeria, there's not this drama on social media. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. And if for me to make this kind of drama in a marriage that I'm intending to be with, I can't. I will not. I will just leave it and just be managing myself. But for me to come out and be hearing all those things, that means I know that I'm done with that marriage. I don't want to go back. Before I start talking about my ex-husband here, I've already know that I am not going back. I've already finished everything. See, I know they now useless man. I know they go back. Do you get? But the man that I'm intending to be with, I can't come out on social media and be saying all these kinds of things. No, it's not possible. So, no reason I say that you are now safe. You are not safe, madam. You both are not safe. Because that man is coming with mission. That man must shot. Anambra man, very mean people, that man will date with you. The thought of bringing my husband to Canada has taken away my peace of mind. Each time I remember what I went through in his hands. You remember what you went through in his hands. The marriage wasn't sweet. You are in an abusive marriage. You just a packager. Madam, is not going to get better when you bring him to Canada. It's not going to get any. Why can't we let go? Why can't I have that mentality? Before then, I never believed that I never believed in divorce. Yeah, you and a man can separate to see how things is going to work out. Yeah, after some times. I see divorce. I never believe in divorce. I never ever believed that I will leave my marriage. Man, you get to the point where in your life that you have to tell yourself the truth. This is the time we women need to tell ourselves the truth. You know what you have went through in the hand of this man. And you think that bringing him to abroad will change that. No. That trauma is always there. You cannot erase that trauma. Like me as I did, I go carry my trauma by. You see trauma? You see the thing where I passed through for the hand of my ex for 11 years. It's my trauma. It can never go. It can, no matter what, it will never go. I will carry that trauma, enter grave. Now so it be. So if you know what you don't pass through in the hand of the man, you are still bringing that man again for the continuity of which marriage. That trauma will always be, any little thing that man will do in that Canada will trigger that trauma. And when it triggered that trauma, not because of what that man do at that moment, it's because of you have already have a pile of trauma. This woman can call police. He can call police for him. Waiting trigger me now to drag my ex, the father of my children, to the court. It's not because of waiting he do to me now. Now the trauma will be saying me, I don't pass in his hand. As he triggered me, that trigger can't remember me my past experience with him. I drag and go court now. So that is when you know that you have in your life been subjected in a very, very toxic situation. You don't need these people again in your life. You don't need even communication. You don't need them. I never intended to reopen the case between me and my ex-husband. I never want to drag him to this obodo where I did. It is better that you avoid communication with this. So if you know that he has passed a lot of trauma in the hand of that man, you bringing him to Canada, any little thing that he does to you must surely trigger those things that he have went through in his hand. You go call police for him. My heart will be very troubled. I thank God for he has finally answered my prayer. Lie. He cannot change that title. He cannot erase the trauma that he went through in his hand. It is not possible. Most times he will not sleep with me for months, and any day he finally does, he will transfer infection, give me. See, very careless anyhow person. Very careless. You know, they even use condom, they knock. They knock anyhow. I'll not be only one, not be only two. When you come to Obodo Ibo, where many of us don't they wear bra, where many of us don't they wear pants. Person where there for Africa, where they knock anyhow, where they knock, the carry infection they give you. Imagine when it comes to abroad, where almost all your boy are on abroad. And what if they can distance in abroad? I was telling boys in abroad, oh man, as in your man, God of mercy. If all man for here, I was telling back all that control on me because of simply swearing an oath for you. Madam, you fail it. Because of simply swearing an oath for you, you think that oath that he swore will discipline his attitude, his mindset, his pattern, his lifestyle. The oath he swore will not change anything. This man already has a pattern. He already has a pattern, and he's an adult. You married a full grown-up adult. So an oath will not automatically, I just wish I would tag you on this my video. An oath will not automatically, it cannot. If a man does not want to discipline himself, prayer, confession can never change anything. Can never change anything. And like this, the pastors, they make us, they suffer, we women. They will tell us to be praying, our husband will change, our husband will be, a full grown-up adult will be praying for another adult to change. Does it really make sense? If a man doesn't want to change, he will not change. If he doesn't want to change for you, he will not change for you. Madam, you fail it here. Idalia. Okay? A transfer infection. Give me. Thank God so much, my King Jesus, for coming through for me in my marriage. Akeke koja. Kodene.